I'm serious. You can keep eating. I'm about to jump on. I'll play this and then I'll intro it. Hold on. Papa Shane. Big dog with the hit. See, what the fuck is that? Hi, and welcome back to the BFE podcast, guys. I am super excited to bring you this episode. My boy comes back, finally joins us again, and trust me, it's not his fault. It's completely me. Like I said, I've been telling you guys, I've kind of just been wanting to focus on just the BFE boys, but every once in a while we'll throw one of my good buddies in there, and he's been on, I think this will be his fourth time on, kicking back, reclining. We got Brandon Daye. The man himself just wrapped up some chicken tenders.
Yes, sir.
He graciously got me and him a couple shots right before jumping on. So shout out to the boy, Brandon Daye. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. And make sure you talk into the side of the mic.
Like this?
Yeah, kind of like this. Yeah, I got mine like this. It's the best audio. Yeah. But the cool thing is, since we've kind of deleted another person, our audio picks up a lot better. And again, I'm a buffoon when it comes to a lot of the stuff. So if you have any of the techie people out there, they're like, dude, this dude's a fucking dumbass. I know. I completely know. So, but with that being said, hopefully you guys are following along on this journey. Hit that subscribe button and like button. We're still pushing these out every Monday. TikToks are coming here and there. Still working on the streaming. Wildman Dan, trying to get him to... I don't know, kind of take over that. But you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force him to drink. So, I don't know. I'm trying my best, but again,
shout out Keg Stand Sports.
Yep, shout out Keg Stand Sports too. But look, we're trying our best, and I really do. I love making these. I was telling him earlier before jumping on, like it's fun to get on here and talk shit with your boys. But to lead up to the process of doing it is kind of a hassle. So it's something I've come to terms with. I just showed him the stack of people I've actually, I would say, interviewed or had on the podcast and stuff. And I would say I'm not a veteran at this point, but I'm a little above a rookie, I would say. So
yeah, you got some in the pocket.
Some underneath the belt. Yeah, so hopefully you guys are following along. It's going to be a good one. Like I said, I haven't talked to my boy in a long time, and I think the last time we were out was last weekend, but previously before that, it's been a fat minute, and that's pretty much why he's on right now, is because every time I meet up with him or meet up with some of my boys that I haven't seen in a while, they're like, damn, bro, why don't we shoot a podcast? Like, shoot a pod? Because
there's always something new to talk about.
Exactly.
I'm trying to get on here, and
it is fun.
Have a conversation.
It is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like, just sitting down with your boys, and you don't got the phone, you don't got, like, you're just in there talking with the boys. So I appreciate you being on, and we're going to jump right into it. So Super Bowl. What Super Bowl is it? Is it like the 50th?
54?
54?
I think it might be 54.
Okay, cool.
I don't know.
We got San Francisco and the Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
I'll go ahead. You're more of a sports guy than me. I'm going with the 49ers. We got a bunch of Buckeyes on there, so I'm going to go for them. And I don't know. I'm not a big like Chiefs guy. Like they've been dominating for a minute, and I don't know if it's Patrick Mahomes' wife or his brother, but Patrick Mahomes is cool. But dude, did you just see his dad got a DUI or whatever? Like,
yeah. Have you not seen any interviews of his dad at the game? Every time they interview him,
he's hammered.
He
is.
Yeah, I think he's talking to the camera, but don't realize it's there. He's like, "Oh
shit, bro!" I kept seeing like he was like, "Yeah, I don't want to be in the same box as Taylor Swift or whatever." Yeah. And a lot of people were getting mad at him, and I think it's not like that. I think he really just wants to watch his baby boy out there fucking tear it up,
yeah,
and not have some like chick in there that's like, I don't know. It seems like everything she does is sweet. Like she's a sweet girl. It seems like Taylor, but I don't fucking know anything about her other than she makes good music back in the day.
Yeah, it's weird. It's just like, I feel like it's a whole
scam.
No, just like everything now has to be like such a publicity stunt. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? Like Taylor Swift coming to them games now, they say their ticket sales went up, but it's like Taylor Swift fans buying tickets to hope to see Taylor Swift up in a box. You know what I mean?
And I mean, good on the NFL. Milk it for everything it's worth. But I mean, it's not hindering anything, truthfully.
No.
I mean, everyone's got every NFL player's got some baddie. So it's like, why shouldn't one of literally the greatest tight ends to ever walk the face of this earth, why shouldn't he be with one of the greatest performers and singers to ever grace the face of this earth?
Dude, it's just like anything that happens, they turn the camera on Taylor Swift, and I'm like,
oh my God, it's Taylor. Bro, look, she's just some blonde chick from fucking, I think she's from like Kentucky or Tennessee. Like, she's just some normal chick that like,
yeah.
I guess she's not some normal chick, but at the end of the day, she really is. That's what I keep hearing like on these like I'll listen to, of course, Joe Rogan, shit like that, and I keep like hearing people talk about imposter syndrome, where they're like, damn, like, should I be getting all this praise? Should I be getting like, do I feel like I deserve any of this? And I feel like I get that. Like, I'm kind of in the same path where it's like, I have built all this, but I'm still so young. I wonder if I know she's got to feel like that a lot of times, but she's been so popular for so long. That's nothing. But to someone that's just getting in the limelight or something like that, that's got to be a little crazy.
Yeah, she's probably molded into it though. So because you know she became famous at such a young age,
18 or 19, bro.
Yeah, so it's probably just carried on with her, and like now she has learned to live like that, and she, she's been in the limelight like you said forever. So does it feel any different for her? To her, that's normal. To us, that's crazy. But to her, honestly, at this point, it's probably normal.
100%. Would you want to be famous? I feel like, yeah. Yeah,
just because thoroughly, like, I'm a people's person, and like, I would like the thought of like entertaining somebody. Like, if people are a fan of you, like, people don't realize that they got a hold on a certain amount of audience. Like,
no, they do. They know, and they'll use it to their advantage because that's how you make money.
Yeah,
like you have that like following, and then you can use the following, which it's not really using anyone. It's more just like, hey, look, this is what I'm doing. Like, you can either follow along or not. Like,
yeah, I just feel like some people don't do enough for it. Like, if you see famous people, they go out and like, and they just ignore people. It's like, come on now, man. That person right there who's trying to say hi to you is the only reason that you have a job. Like,
well, okay, to play devil's advocate on that, what if they're just trying to fucking enjoy their meal? Like, they're just like, dude, look.
There's a difference, but I'm saying like people when they like go on like the red carpet or they go to an event or even at a concert and somebody's, I don't know, I've just seen too many famous people act way too good to just stop and give somebody 5 seconds of their time. Like, this person just spent $1,000 on a ticket to come watch. Just you root for one fan. Like, they paid that money to come see you play.
I agree with everything you're saying. I agree with everything you're saying, and that there are some people and celebrities out there that are exactly like you say.
But
they're a dime a dozen, or not a dime a dozen. They're very rare. Like, a lot of people think they're entitled and I mean, that's kind of the society we're living in right now. Very entitled, like, hey, you better give me that or I'm going to throw a fit, something like that.
I think it's just all really on upbringing, because a lot of people I'm friends to, or a lot of people that, like, all of my friends, I'd say, in a sense, we all relate to something. Like, we all have the same childhood. We all have the same upbringing. Like, it might not be the exact same situation, but in a sense, it's all the same. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's because we relate to each other, and like, I know how you're feeling because you know how I'm feeling. That's like why we have such a connection.
Yeah, and that's why we're friends and shit. I feel like we kind of flock to each other like a little pack.
Yeah, but
pack of trauma. That's what we are.
Yeah. One thing that just kind of irks me about, the friendships nowadays is like, you feel like there's a bunch of friendships inside friendships. Like, so we have a group of people that we call our friend group, but I feel like at the same time there's also a lot of
groups inside the group.
Yeah, like
I'm one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who is it? Go ahead, say it. Who's in my group? There's a group inside this group. Who's the group? It's easy.
Probably say like me, you, Daniel.
No.
Like, you and Tyler?
No. There's 3 amigos. It's
you, Michael, and Taylor.
and Michael.
But at the same
That's a
time,
group.
like, y'all are a group, but you guys aren't a group anymore. Like, you guys were a group.
I
but,
know.
like,
We did just go get dinner. Like, we'll. It's more low key now. We're all grown with kids and shit
Yeah.
like now. It's a lot more low key. What you're talking about is like, nah. You're just it. There's groups and then there's just meetups. Like you're talking about a meetup. Like when we go out, yeah, I'm hitting up you, Chase, hopefully Jack, Jacob. Those 2, you kind of understand. You get it. Trying to build an empire, whatever. Dakota every once in a while. It also depends on what we're going to do. So like, do the boys got money? Do I know that they can get out of the house if I'm gonna hit them up? Like, and again, like we were just talking about inside how you guys are going out tonight and you didn't fucking hit me up. And I
told you to come with us.
Hold on, let me elaborate on it. I'm not mad.
He's mad. He's mad. He's pissed. And I invited him. I said,
no, you didn't.
This is me. Like, if I didn't want you to come, I would have never told you about the plans that we had. You know, I'd be like,
I'm not mad.
You're like, I'm not coming.
I completely understand. One, I have children. I haven't been going out. Really,
you're hard to get out. Like, it's like on the spot.
But I told you guys when we were on our bachelor trip. This is it.
You've said this is it the last 10 times we've been out, Logan.
What did you just say? I haven't been coming out as much, and that's the truth. It's the God's honest truth. But what I will say is, I completely understand not hitting me up as much anymore. Like, I didn't feel any way about it that you guys didn't hit me up about going out tonight.
Just, you know everybody's situation. Like, I
exactly.
know. Yeah, because I know you're going to be like, let me ask the wife.
Exactly. So, I don't feel any type of way about that. I'm not that type of dude. I'm truthfully, I used to be like, I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers didn't hit me up. Now I'm like, I get it. I haven't been coming out. I haven't been doing a ton of shit.
I would love for you to come out with us.
I'd love to come hang out with you guys. Truthfully, I don't feel like spending money on alcohol.
We can pregame.
No, I get that. And it really isn't the money.
I know it's not the money.
Blow some money. But it's more just, I like being home with my girls,
yeah,
dude.
Home. You know, I feel like the older you get, the easier it is.
Dude, and my daughter's so fun. Like, dude, get a hug from my daughter. Like, she wants to give you a hug. Like, she's like, I swear to God, shit's crack cocaine, dude. And like,
what's your favorite type of weed? Cocaine. You know,
I listened to this dude, and he was like, I've never understood murder. Like, just someone going out there killing some person just because. Like, I've never understood that until you have kids. And then you're like, oh, I get it. Oh, I get it now. I would kill for that. Oh, I would. Oh, dude. If you hurt her, I just feel like something else would take over me. Like,
are you nervous for her to get older?
Oh, yeah. I mean, her mom's attractive. I mean, I look like I got hit in the face a couple times with a shovel, but I'm not. I'm an athletic looking dude, so I know she's going to be.
You are not athletic looking.
I don't have a beer gut. I have something. You know what I mean? I know like my physicality, like my accolades and stuff. Like, and again, her mom's hot, so it's like she's probably gonna be decent. So yeah, I'm gonna have to stay in shape the rest of my life because if some dude thinks he's gonna do something to her, he's got to deal with me and her uncle. Bro, my daughter. First off, one thing. Let's get this straight. My daughter's going to know how to defend herself. My daughter, as soon as she turns the age of 4, is going to be training with Tyler till she's at least a blue belt, purple belt.
That'll be crazy.
Dude, my daughter will be able to snatch your fucking throat out. Just boom, gone. So,
come here, boy.
I'm not going to be too worried about her, but, I mean, yeah, having a little girl in this world, it's wild. Everything you see on the internet, and, like, again, like, I'll be scrolling through TikTok, maybe a little high, and I get nervous as shit. I get nervous for people in your situation, little kids, my situation, elderly people.
Yeah.
Unless you are very secure in your job and in the point in life that you are, I wish you everyone nothing but the best, because every time I'm scrolling through TikTok seeing shit, it does not make me happy, or it does not make me excited to see what the next day brings. Because, if you guys are familiar with anything going on, I'm talking about our borders, freaking
I've been seeing
the
videos of that.
2024 election coming up, cost of groceries, gasoline, ammunition, just anything is just so expensive. And I can't tell you how many times I get on TikTok and I'm looking at it and they're like, how are people surviving now? People have 3 jobs. People have this, that, and the other. And my assistant, shout out William, love you, brother. He is a European dude, and he came up. He didn't come up with this quote, but he was like, perfect quote. He was like, the Russian way is, why have multiple jobs when you can have one? And when he says that, it means your one job should be able to support your life. You should not need more than one job.
Oh, yeah.
So in that aspect, like,
inflation didn't just inflate; it blew up.
well,
Like,
they're saying this is like worse than the Great Depression. And I'm sitting here saying that it's hard because I know back then what we've learned. Yeah, we are still very grateful, very blessed, but you know what? Guess what? You can't buy a house for 2 blueberries anymore, okay? You can't fucking go do anything you want or have a $50,000 job and make ends meet. That's insane. That
yeah, if 6 figures used to be a lot of
Oh,
money, now
dude.
6 figures is like nothing.
Oh man, and that's the thing.
If you were
like,
making 6 figures, you were on the top of the food chain. But like now, it's just like,
you were higher middle class.
Yeah.
That's what you are. Now there's like I make decent money, and I would say I'm lower middle class. Like I used to be high middle class. Now I'm lower middle class. Same with my wife. Like, we're a dual income family, which is very nice. Like, eventually one day, maybe I don't even have to work and I'll open up my own business and pursue that, blah, 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 whatever. But no, I mean, it's just wild to me. Like, I do not envy. I am so grateful I hit the ground running as hard and as fast as I did when I did, because I don't know what the fuck you're going to do. And I would not want to be in your shoes. And I'm so sorry I have to say that.
yeah, I mean, no, it's all right. We'll figure it out. I mean, I figured it out my whole life, so I mean, it's something that I'll have to figure out now. I mean,
And-
nothing's really changed.
So what?
In an aspect, nothing's really changed. But
How old are you?
23, I just turned 23 in November. So
As a 23-year-old man, what are your plans?
I mean, my
Just-
plans are the same as I feel like everybody in the world right now. Like, of course, I want to be successful. Honestly, successful is just, I don't know, a mindset. But like, I want to live comfortably. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to worry about what if or what's next. Like, I want to be able to.
Buy a pizza whenever you want. That's how I
It's
live
not
my
even
life.
just that. It's just
Think
like
about it, though.
not have to worry. You know what I mean? Not
If
have
you
to
can buy
worry
a
about
pizza
if,
whenever you want, you have to worry about anything.
yeah, of course.
It's a small thing, but not really, because
I mean, but even if
pizza's-
you worry about, like, I don't know, brother, you can be rich. You can be rich in, I don't know, many other things. Just money. Like, honestly, I just want to be happy, because money's not. I get it. I get you're talking about the world and everything, but you can't just look at it from a money hungry, mindset all the time. Because I mean, yeah, money's nice, money's okay, but like, some of the richest people in the world are the most unhappy people in the world. Like, honestly, as somebody from the lower middle class, or the middle
dude,
middle
I
class,
grew up like I grew up poor.
like,
Not when
I
got
don't
to
wake up
Ohio,
every day and
but-
think about somebody that has more money than me. Like,
No,
because
it's
like I
not
said,
that.
I'm rich in other things in life. That money, honestly, yeah, it's nice, but like, I'm not money. Like, if I'm not wiping my ass with $100 bills,
But
I'm not upset
Yeah,
about
but
it,
I'm
like-
not more saying that. I'm more saying like to live comfortably, like to own your own shit, to
yeah, of course,
be your own man and stuff like
Yeah.
that. As a 23-year-old dude, that's only gonna get like, it's only gonna start building up pressure. The older you get, and it's very sad that men are forced into a lot of these positions where yeah, I have to be the breadwinner, or I have to do this, and if I don't do this, then our entire family gets pretty much wiped off the face of this earth. Like
I'm probably gonna be a breadwinner for myself because I don't plan on having a family anytime soon.
See, that's sad, dude. That is so sad, and I agree with what you're saying, and please don't think I'm like putting you down.
No, I'm just not
anything. It's more.
I'm not gonna worry about that until I know I'm good. Like I'm worried about myself right now. Like,
which is completely fine. But do you think everything is just going to, if you do just worry about yourself, only think about like the small little piece of pie that you have, do you think you'll ever be able to get a bigger piece of pie? Or
well, yeah, you got to start somewhere. Like, I'm not just saying I'm gonna get somewhere and stay there forever. Like, of course you're gonna chase the next thing, the next step. But I'm saying, like, I'm gonna worry about myself before I have to worry about 4 other people.
Oh no, like, no! I'm not saying go have kids. Go have
but I'm saying, like, but of course I want to know what's next. Like I'm always striving for that.
But what, as a 23-year-old man, because again, I was in your shoes at one point. Like I did have the apartment, I did have the truck, and I did have $20 in my bank account several times, and I was getting paid in like 4 days, and I'm just like, whew, this is gonna be interesting. So, and I never want that for you. Like I don't want you to have to struggle. I don't want you to have to do this, that, and the other.
It definitely happens. Like
I'm more saying, as time goes on, the pressures start building up of, wow, Brandon, you don't have a house yet. Wow, Brandon, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Because as a man, a lot of people look at you in a certain light, a certain type of way. Like you are in a group of dudes that are making moves, doing things. Like your best friend,
but
is a beast. Like both of them.
Yeah, well, everybody in our group is 4 or 5 years older than me, so I don't compare my life. Like, yes, it gives me an idea of where I want to be and what I want to do, and I see them, and it like, honestly, it pushes you to be that person. But I know where I'm at right now, and I know why I'm there, because everyone's situation is different.
100%.
Could I move out? Could I, go get an apartment? Yes, I could, but
why do
by
that?
Myself? It would be so hard for me right now because it's so expensive. But like, I'm where I'm at right now because I want to be there. Like, my situation is why I'm there, and like, I don't even got to explain. Like, I don't have to explain to anybody because if I know, that's all that matters.
Do you have anyone in your life like taunting you or anything about that? Because I swear to God, and again, this is me getting on. And the only reason I'm even saying this is because I get on TikTok and I start seeing this bullshit where people are like, why haven't you done this? Why haven't you done that?
That's fine, but that's why people are stressed because, I mean, like I say, like people, just like, if an example, people in Ohio, they're like, oh my gosh, Ohio sucks, Pataskala sucks, I need to move out of here. But Drake said in a song one time, he said, everybody wants to live someone's version of shit because they're seeing it through their eyes. Somebody who's in a different place than you, somebody who lives in Florida, somebody who lives in California or across the country, they're posting videos of the best part of their city. Of their life, but they won't turn the camera around and show you everything that looks like what you're doing or how they're struggling. They're just doing, and then you see that, and then people think that, oh, this person, that's how I need to be. That's where I should be. But, and like, many people have said to me too on vacation, like I talk to people who live in Florida, they're like, yeah, I lived in Ohio, I lived here, yeah, it was brown and gloomy, but when I moved to the beach, they say, do you think I want to wake up, do you think waking up and seeing the beach every day don't get old?
Oh, dude, I
want to look out and see 300 acres of woods. I want to see
100%, a whitetail pulling up on my property.
Yeah,
and like that, that's a nice buck.
You can't,
to wrap that up, easy is just grass ain't always greener on the other side.
No.
That's 100%. And one of the things that we're running into is just job wise. Like a lot of people are like, oh, I'm leaving, I'm doing this. I'm like, brother, it ain't always what's cracked up to be on the other side. Like, you got something good going here, why the fuck leave? And you know what I mean?
Yeah, you just can't judge your path off somebody else's success. And if you measure where you're at off someone else's success, then you're looking at it wrong because You don't know what that person did to get there. You don't even know if you can take that same path. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Well, hopefully you guys like can take a piece of that. It seems like the world we're living in right now is just, it's a whirlwind, and I feel for everyone in today's society trying to just make their way in life, and whether that is you are flipping burgers or you're a hedge fund manager, there's everything in between. And at least you're waking up every day, busting your ass, trying to provide for your family or your friends or even just yourself, just trying to be a good Samaritan. And that's all you really can hope for throughout life. And hopefully everyone's doing the best that they can do. And with that being said, hopefully we can switch off this topic into something.
Well, you didn't even let me talk about who I thought was going to win the Super Bowl. We started on that. You didn't even let me. All right. Like, God, Logan, slow down for 20 seconds. I'm the guest.
Okay.
Let me say, like,
okay.
Everybody hears you talk every time. Let me talk a little bit.
Hey, you take it over.
But you can put the mic back up to your face, but.
Sorry, Dad.
No, you just get carried away.
I am ADHD. I've never been diagnosed, but I'm a little bit of a squirrel. Be like,
yeah. Like.
But again, hopefully you're following along on this journey. Hit that subscribe button and like button. And let's jump over to Brandon Daye's Super Bowl predictions. But if he doesn't say fucking San Francisco, fuck this dude.
No, I mean, I got some explaining to do. You know, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it.
All right.
Obviously, yes. Do I think San Francisco is the better team? 100%.
Really?
I mean, better overall. Like, there are so many superstars on the 49ers. Like, that's everybody's. 2 years ago was calling Brock Purdy Mr. Irrelevant, but now they're saying, oh, he's only this good because
game manager.
He has all these people around. Yeah, game manager. There's a difference between a playmaker and a game manager. I mean, but honestly, I would rather have a game manager than a playmaker. Because look at Lamar Jackson. You only make it so far before you can't do anything. If you're the playmaker, they're gonna focus on you, and once they shut you down, who else are you gonna count on?
Okay.
Because he had nobody around him. I mean, yeah, he's a playmaker. He can rush for 150 yards and score 2 rushing touchdowns. But once you shut that down, look at his stats. He's only thrown for 150 yards. 150 yards is like half the NFL's first quarter stats. Like, you got quarterbacks
they
out here.
signed him, right, to a big contract?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I mean, don't get me wrong. They had a good run, but
yeah, he really does.
As a betting man, I just feel like you can't. I'm sorry, I'll say it, but it's hard to bet against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. The Chiefs are good.
Joe Burrow comes up in there. He got something else to say.
Yeah, Joe Burrow is the only quarterback to beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs.
Twice, right?
Yeah, twice.
Yeah, that's like his fucking kryptonite. Is he coming back next year?
Oh, for sure. He's a healthy Joe Burrow is going to be scary. Look, I've said it, and even when he was healthy.
If the Bengals get their head out of ass and can actually protect him, I don't understand what the fuck they're doing. They should spend fuck everything else. You're buying all your money's going to the line.
Yeah, obviously we know that we have the talent, so we need to build around that. Like,
you guys do need one more wide receiver.
Mike Evans is coming to the Bengals.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. But he's
leaving Baker.
Nah, he's a free agent right now. Nobody picked. He's not. He hasn't signed a contract with them or nothing.
With the Bucks?
Yeah, he's a free agent.
Stupid.
And he gave out like 3 or 4 teams of who he wanted to go play for, and the Bengals were like number 2 on that list. He said, everybody wants to play for Joe Burrow because they know, like, Joe Burrow, even injured.
He seems like the next Aaron Rodgers. Is that?
I mean, yeah, but you like Zane. Zane's a very, very knowledgeable sports fan. Like, they have a podcast called No Cred, No Credentials, and they give fantasy picks. If you're into bet sports, they give you bet picks, all that shit like that. And just
shout them out. Where are they on? YouTube or Spotify?
YouTube and Instagram. It's called No Credentials Podcast.
All right, go check them out.
It's a sports affiliated podcast.
Yeah.
There's about 4
or 5. Are they pretty good with the bets and shit?
Yeah, I've watched 1 or 2 of them. I mean, I've never tell because I'm an idiot when it comes to betting. I just throw together a bunch of shit, shoot for the moon.
Bro, I love betting.
I don't like going to the casino, but I love sports betting.
That's so lame to me. I don't understand that.
I just don't know how to gamble. I don't like. if I knew how to play blackjack, maybe if I knew how to play poker, it would be a different story. But
what don't you know?
I just don't know the gist of the game. Like roulette, blackjack, all that. Like, I don't know.
It doesn't get your blood like...
No, because I walk up there and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What is going on? So why would I walk up to that table and put $100 bill in there? Not like that's just...
Well, just go with your boys. That's what's fun.
I do. And I go and I bet my money. I bet with the bartender. Like, I bet you $3.75 I'll drink this Corona. No.
I mean, I'm not going to argue with you. You're a very intelligent dude. You shouldn't be fucking gambling. Fuck gambling. But it is so fun. It is so fun, dude. You've never won big. That's why you're saying
I've been
that.
asking you guys. I've asked Chase to teach me.
Chase doesn't know. Chase's bitch ass. He needs to stop. He's doing exactly what I did too. I thought I was fucking good.
I see, Chase is the type of person I know. He goes to the casino by himself.
Oh,
and don't tell anybody, and probably loses so much more money than he admits to.
One time, I took off Simple Bath. Like, I was like, I'm going to the casino to gamble. Like,
you want to go right now?
Oh, Will and me have been talking. That's my assistant, dude. He is. He's got me jonesing to go because he's never been, and I want to teach him. And I was telling him all my shit, and like, I remember I just love it, dude.
The one time I sat at that electronic roulette table with you, and I was helping you pick shit. We were
winning.
We got up like $115.
Dude, no, dude, my worst is I went down 700.
Ooh. See, that's not where I want to be.
Crawled my way all the way back, made the 700 back and $100 on top, so I walked out with 800.
I was about to say, you better have got your card left.
Yeah. No. I mean, I won that night, but that was me sweating it like a whore in church or something. Like,
and I think that's what gets me too, is like when I go with my friends, they'll be up $500. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, bro, walk away. You have a free $500 in your pocket, and then he puts it on the table and loses it one spin. I'm like,
but it's more the fun. Like, okay, so when I go to the casino, my bankroll is 500. When I lose 200, I start going into crisis mode. Then a lot of times when I enter crisis mode, a lot of times I can get back to my nut of 500. But when you make a couple $100 and you got the casino's money, say after I went into crisis mode, got my nut back, and I went up $300, brother, that's 300 free ones. I get throwing it on something because that's how you win big. Like, you can't go into the casino with $100 and think you're going to come out a millionaire. That is the dumbest shit ever. And well, that's how everyone does though. Like, a lot of our friend group, I got $100, brother. I'm going in there. I'm just like, oh, you're fucking done. As soon as someone tells me they're bringing $100 to the casino, I'm like,
so you think you need at least $500 to walk into the casino?
As much as I've been gambling, 100%. Technically, you need a lot more than that. I think it's $3,000 to $1,000 is like the bare minimum.
Well, it depends what you're playing. Like, if I get it,
table games.
I get if you bring $100 and you're going to play slots. All right, okay, because you can bet 65 cents and you can,
and then that'll fucking run through like 100. And truthfully, it's the climate that we're living in now. $100 is the new $20, which is super sad to say that.
Sad,
but that's the new climate we're living in. And what I've come to realize is in the casino world is there are opportunities for you to hit it big, and you know it. Like, and if you don't, then get the fuck out of the casino.
I think that's the itch. That's what keeps you there.
Yes,
or keeps you going back at least.
Yes, but what I'm saying is, like, say, which if you've gambled at all, we've all been there. Say black has hit 16 fucking times, and you walk up there and you're like, it's fucking hitting red. I fucking know it. And you throw a couple $100 on red and it fucking smacks. It is the dopest feeling in your life other than hitting a snipe shot in Fortnite headshot.
So how does it work? So if you bet on a color and you put $100, it hits, you win
$100.
So you just double
your money. It's just a 50-50 bet. Where the real money is, You put $100 on one of them fucking numbers, you won like $3,000, dude. It pays. I'm pretty sure it pays.
So if you put $100 on a red 7 and it lands on a red 7,
yeah, I think
how much
won
money you
$3,000. $100 bet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Because I'm pretty
that's
sure
the shit that's going.
It's 100 times 30. I'm pretty sure. I could be completely wrong, but I played a lot of roulette, and the amount of money I've seen people win when they hit something like that, it's substantial. Like it's a lot. And that's what's so fun to me. I also have a blast just going there, getting ripped, and fucking watching people throw money, because it also humbles me. It also puts me in a space where it's like, bro, there's levels to this life I'm living, and there's some people that are max level, bro, where they're just throwing money. And maybe they don't have the money to throw, but damn, on that night, they were slinging it, dude. But it's cool to me. Like, I love the strategy. Like, that's why I love playing fucking Fortnite, and I love playing, like, these shooter games, because it's all strategy to me. Like, you're like, I love that shit. I don't know. But you shouldn't gamble. I'm trying to stay out of the casinos. But
gamble responsibly.
Yeah.
There's a number you can call.
Yeah. But, okay.
Logan may be 3 missed calls in.
No, well, I feel like I got a good hold on my life, I feel like. But, okay, so Super Bowl predictions. Going with...
I'm going to go with the 49ers on this one.
49ers, I think so too. So the
Like
BFU boys were locking in the 49ers. I would think if Dan was here, he'd probably go with us, because I don't think he's the biggest Patrick Mahomes fan either.
Christian McCaffrey, anytime touchdown scorer. I guess it don't even matter because it's dropping on a Monday and the Super Bowl on Sunday. So.
Yeah, it's true. It will be Monday.
But hey,
Monday.
Remember what I said. Travis Kelce, Christian McCaffrey, anytime touchdown scorer. San Francisco money line. Over 40 points, we'll say. Over 44
See,
points.
that's what I don't know. See, how, like, you don't know the table games and shit. You could roast me just back by being like, bro, you don't even know the up, the over, the this, the that. And I'm just like, yeah, fuck all that bullshit. All right, we're going to take a quick break. And when we jump back in, we're going to get into what's it like being 23 trying to maneuver in the love world. You know what I mean? The dating apps, what the new thing is. We got a player over here, so... in the game.
Don't call me that.
And,
I got a reputation.
I'm saying you're more like a chess piece in the game, not a player. A player. Like you're a player in the game, brother. I'm out of the game.
Ready player one type.
Exactly. So we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to jump back into it.